everybody, it's Rob back again with another video. How are ya? And as you can see, we're all ready for the Christmas holidays. I'm back to work tomorrow, but only for 3 days. I've got a wedding on Saturday, and then we're going to come back and all prepare for Christmas Day. So, as you can see from the title of this video, I have got the new iPhone 10. I'm using it as my screen for the GoPro at the minute just because of how my setup is. So this is it. Let me just get this out. This is the iPhone 10 and I've always been an Android user. This is my first ever iPhone, and obviously there's going to be comparisons between Android and the iPhone. So what are my first thoughts in the first few weeks of me having this? Well, and I hate to say it so much, but I actually like it. I actually love it. There's a few things that I'm not so keen about, and we'll get into that. But as an actual phone, it just works. It just works. Sorry, Android fanboys, users, whatever. I've always had an Android, and now I'm kind of switching over to the dark side, as my colleagues say. So obviously you can see I've got it all covered. I've got a protector around it. I'm not one of these YouTubers that can afford to just smash the phone and be given another one or go out and buy one. So I've had to protect it all because I'm paying it, I'm paying whatever a month. It's all contract, obviously. So yeah, so that is it. I'm actually loving it. The Face ID and everything just works amazing. And one of the main things that I'd like to mention is how the camera works. Now, the camera for me is quite an important thing. And if we go into the camera, we can see that if we go to the video, that it's got the settings of the video at the top. And one of the things I don't like, and maybe it's just me, that you can't just go into the settings and change the 4K at 60 whatever, or switch it back down to 1080. You have to go out, you have to go into settings. That's my Wi-Fi. You have to go all the way down to camera and then change it in here. And I think that's a bit of a stupid and long-winded way of doing it. Also, in the camera, this is just my initial thoughts, people, okay? Also in the camera, like on Android, on my old Samsung S6, you had so many options for the time-lapse. Actually, not so much time-lapse, but RAW. You could take RAW images. You could do YouTube Live and stuff like that, straight from the camera. So the camera itself is fairly limited, but one thing I do love is the portrait. Now I've taken some, what I call even amazing pictures on this iPhone, and let me just see if I can find one. Where is it? And again, this is how this is me using iOS. Do you know what I mean? Let's just go in here and have a look. Okay, so I found a photo, and I think this is a brilliant photo. You got the blurred background, all on an iPhone camera, and obviously that is quite a big advantage and an upgrade. I think since the iPhone 6. Again, don't quote me on that. I have no idea what I'm talking about really, but yes. I'm loving the iPhone 10. More videos to come. I've quickly tested the slow-mo and stuff on the camera. I haven't done a time-lapse yet. That is my next thing. But camera for me is okay. Everything else just seems to work. The Face ID. I haven't used Apple Pay yet. It's all set up, ready to go. And I haven't really got as many apps as I want on here yet. It's all just very new to me, okay? So I will be putting more stuff on here. Android versus iOS. It's always going to be a big discussion. Actually, I think I'm preferring the iOS. Don't tell anyone. Okay? So that is it from me. I'm not going to do a review or anything, a big review. There's so much stuff on YouTube now already. I didn't even do an unboxing because there's about 1 million of them on YouTube. And also, I'm recording with just a side note, I'm recording with the Hero 6 GoPro. And I had a little discussion with GoPro. I know this is going off topic, but I had a discussion with GoPro and I was very disappointed in some of the videos I've taken recently. And it has been in very, very low light conditions. So I went on the text chat thing and they basically said, you're using it in the wrong conditions, which I knew really. So I wanted them to say, you cannot use it in this kind of light, which they kind of did towards the end. So my point was trying to get to them, why can't you say on your website, do not use in poor lighting conditions, don't have a low light setting and expect to get good results. I know what the GoPro is capable of. You know, I've had enough, and if you see my other videos, you'll know that I've done quite a few stuff with the GoPros from the Hero 3 to the Hero 6. And so when I come across this text chat, they said, well, what software version are you on? What firmware version are you on? So I told them, and they said, okay, you need to update. And I said, what? There was no update come up on my app. And they said, yeah, but this will help with the low light stuff. Really? So how does it look? Usually there'd be grainy bits up in the back of the wall. You know, it'd be grainy up here. So obviously you're seeing it before me until I put it on my computer and edit. But I'm not expecting too much. In fact, I was so disappointed with it. I'm like, I'll just get rid of the Hero 6, stick with the Hero 5, and just get a proper camera. I've got a half decent camera, but I need to upgrade the camera. And I'm thinking a proper DSLR for vlogging, stuff like that. So, to sum up, iPhone 10 is awesome. Never thought I would say that. It just works. It just works. And on that note, I'm going to end this video. Make sure you subscribe for more iPhone stuff. And that is it from me. Take care. See you guys next time.